Scorpio, what is up? Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. I am Deborah with Purusha Holistic Wellness, and obviously my YouTube channel is Purusha Intuitive. So happy New Year's, guys. Doing the first Scorpio reading for the new year, but these messages are timeless, right? So they're meant for anyone that it resonates with. We all embody all the energies. If you need specifications, it can be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, welcome. I'm sure you guys know the drill. Thanks so much for tuning in, though. I do appreciate all the love and support. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's up. New year, new vibes. Hope you guys had a great holiday season. All the hubbub's over. Ooh, pushing someone away, Scorpio. Not having it. I love it. Something is not working for you. You don't want to hear it. Someone who is in chasing mode. To me, this is like a dynamic, obviously, that you've been involved in before. You know this person. There's like a back and forth type energy. They might be coming after you, quote unquote, you know, trying to hook up, trying to holler at you, sending messages, etc., looking for their options, how they can connect. They're trying their hand at a few different things. And you keep, I feel like, Scorpio, you keep kind of, you know, keeping them at a distance. I'm not listening to this. I'm not going to put up with this BS. I've been there, done that. But they're still coming, you know. I don't think it stopped them quite yet, is what I'm seeing, you know. They're, you know, and I think a lot of times when things come into our life, it's spirit, universe, God, however you understand it, it's that way of saying like, hey, have you really worked through this? Have you really healed this? You know, that runner chaser dynamic is a tough one to overcome, because that whole dance, the whole cycle gets very, very addictive, right? And it looks like this was someone that really hurt you. You know, or the energies could be switched. Obviously, everyone's situation is going to be a little bit different, but the energy will be the same. You'll know where your energy plugs into this. And if you want me to take a look at your personal situation, I am open for personal readings. I have a bunch of services. I would totally be honored to love, help, support in whatever way, Scorpio. All right, let's look a little deeper. All right, so 3 of coins. So yeah, someone's kind of coming your way, trying to say that they're ready. They're ready to work it out with you, you know, or trying to play nice is what I'm hearing, you know. But this is someone who takes their sweet time. Yeah. You could be partnered with an earth sign. We have a lot of earth on the board. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sorry, that escaped me for a second. The Hangman is about seeing it in a different way. And it feels like, obviously, this person is coming after you because they know things have changed, right? They can feel it. Like, we have energetic connections, especially when we're intimate with people, etc. So it's easy, especially if you've been in this dynamic for a long time, it's easy to pick up other people's energies. Even if it's not conscious, even if you're not like acknowledging, oh, that's Joe Bobby's energy or whatever, you know, it's, you can still subconsciously feel it. And I feel like this person does feel you pulling away. That's part of why they're reaching out. It's really messing with them, Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, you're just like, yeah, I mean, this King of Cups is definitely your energy. It's like you're pulling away. You're not engaging in it anymore. Like all the little, you know, just look at how she's kind of pulling her dress and all the little toys. Like, it just reminds me like of like all the different ways that this person kind of had their hooks or their claws in you. You're finally like breaking free and moving away from, because there is this level of independence. They don't really, you know, I feel like maybe in some ways you're more of a game to them than like a healthy adult relationship, right? Yeah. Because this is a lot of the energy that this person is expressing. They have a lot of earth energy on the board. It's very heavy. It's very slow. And it's like really immature too at the same time. Like the Page of Pentacles is just someone who, you know, it's an offer, it's a gift, but it's like small. Not what you deserve, Scorpio, right? It's not enough. Because like I said, they're not really, it's almost like you have to do all the work. They're relying on you to be the person that kind of makes this relationship work, essentially. All the burden, all the responsibility is on you. And they're just gonna sit pretty, kind of focusing on you, but not really. You know, they think about you here and there. But at the end of the day, it's a very selfish energy. It's very like me first, and I don't really care about the other person or people involved. And so you've gone self-protective, right? I think this is, but I don't think that they've made it easy. Let's pull a little bit more on who they are. Why has this not been easy for Scorpio? Because it's like you're doing all the right thing. And I don't know if this is like they just keep badgering you over and over and over again, or they're not leaving you alone, or when you think they do, then they pop up again, that type of thing. They're trying to push it forward. They're trying to get, you know, to like reel you back in. Like I said, it's more of a game. They want that fresh start. They want that new beginning. They want to wipe the slate clean, right? Yeah. But again, it's coming more out of like fear and anxiety of what they're losing, that you're not playing the game anymore, versus like, wow, you know, I see that I really effed up. I should reconnect with my Scorpio and make amends. It's not out of that vibe. It's more out of like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose Scorpio, you know? And not that, you know, I'm not throwing shade to that, right? Like, obviously, we don't want to miss out on something if we know it's a good thing. I just don't feel like motivation from that standpoint is like the best foundation for a relationship, especially if you always have that back and forth energy. All right, let's look a little deeper, Scorpio. Okay. All right, so there's our Queen of Cups. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You know, I mean, this to me, like, you know that they're coming back in. You know that they're coming back in with this offer. They're going to try to sell it to you like it is everything that you have been wanting, hoping for, dreaming of. So whatever they wouldn't give you before, I guarantee you, they're going to try to dangle it in front of your face now. Let's look at this offer, guys. Okay. Yep. Love. There we go. Two of Cups energy. Thank you for that. Confirmation. Oh, yep. The Emperor. There's more of that. Well, I guess it's fire energy. Libra had a lot of fire energy in their reading. So the Emperor is Aries. It's masculine. Someone who embodies that very masculine energy. It doesn't matter what gender they are. Dude, these are getting all... Okay. It's not letting me pull. It's not letting me shuffle. These are like super tiny, but that could be part of it. Mini-me. All right, let's look. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of, I'm healing. I love you. Is this offer sincere? I just feel like you don't want to do it anymore. That's my sense. Like, I feel like you're done and out. And honestly, yeah, it's definitely coming through, Scorpio. Like I said, that you don't really want this anymore. And I feel like maybe in the past where you've taken them back, they have this whole routine, whether they acknowledge it as that or not. this whole little spiel of what they're going to give you. Hey, like, it's going to be a lot of the same language, a lot of the same words over again. It's this like profession of love. I'm healing. I'm trying to get better. Give me a chance, or sit there and wait for me while I do what I have to do. But it does look like you are saying thanks, but no thanks. I mean, I don't mean to laugh at misfortunes, because I know that this is not super easy, right? But you're kind of looking at it from this perspective of like, listen, you know, you hurt me. The one thing about Scorpion energy is if you do them wrong, it's like no more. You know what I mean? You know, even if you still like messed around with them, played around with them, whatever, at the end of the day, you knew that it couldn't go long term. You knew that 100%. It's too superficial. It's too, it's not the type of love that you want. It's like, you know, teenage love, right? I love that song. And I think the thing is you know, let's clarify the lovers, because we got, I mean, it's a pretty, so a lot of times when we're in these runner-chaser dynamics, 4 of Wands, yeah. When we're in these runner-chaser dynamics, you know, to me, I look at these as like karmic relationships. So people were supposed to be, that were meant to come across in this lifetime to help us learn our lessons, right? So they do have a soulmate vibe, because we're meant to experience a certain thing with this person, right? And that's what is showing up. There is love, there is connection. It could be happy house and home. But because of this like baby energy, this immature Page of Cups, it's like not really getting, it's like someone who just started dating, you know, or just like you're their first relationship type vibe. They don't know how to act or what reciprocity is. It's very emotionally immature. And I feel like they have been that way, right? Like, why are they coming to you then saying like, hey, I'm getting better, I promise? It's BS, because we have the Tower with that too. And I do think part of that Tower energy is you just saying thanks, but no thanks. But again, here we have the Justice, right? Where it's, and she's standing on a house of cards. So justice is that value of, we have to weigh the pros and cons of things, right? Sometimes we can recognize, hey, you messed up, I get it, you know, give people grace, etc. But when this is a repetitive cycle over and over and over again, no thanks. And I think you're really building towards like what you want. This is a really abundant energy for you, Scorpio, especially when it comes to love, commitment, home, family, legacy, what you're building for yourself. And this relationship, right, was built on a house of cards. It's just not, yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's like good and bad, right? It's like a blessing and a curse. It's like you're always going to get penalized. There's always going to be this runner chaser, you know, back and forth. This person that you're dealing with like thrives off that energy, right? Like I said, it's very addictive because, you know, it's like the high. You get the euphoria of like coming together again and the, you know, like the honeymoon period, and then things go south, right? And they get sour and one person runs away and there's all this pain and blah, blah, blah. And you lament until they come back around. That cycle is very addicting because it's pulling our emotions in all these different directions, right? But sometimes that lesson is learning that, like, you know, through the muck, through the hurt, through the pain, Yeah, someone, I mean, Scorpion energy definitely is obviously you, Scorpio, but it's like, I mean, what I heard right off the bat was the places that this person's trying to like F with you. You know what I mean? Like trying to kind of sting you, prick you with their poison, you know? Yeah, there we go, that coral snake. And maybe it's not the worst thing ever. There is, you know, there is some type of love and connection. We had the Lovers, Two of Cups come out, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Those are all like very love-oriented energies, especially when it comes to partnership. But, yeah, I don't know. It's like, is it life-giving, right? Is it nurturing and nourishing? Or is it something that is going to tangle around your legs and pull you back down to the depths of the ocean? And I think you know what it is, especially with this heartbreak energy. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. Thanks so much for tuning in, sending lots of love and blessings for whatever you're navigating through. I hope there's a lot of fluidity and clarity for your heart, mind, and soul. All right, guys, if you enjoyed, you know the drill. Thumbs up, share, subscribe, check out the other content, drop your comments below. Let's build and grow. All right, lots of love and blessings. Thanks for tuning in.